No one particular is all obsessed about.
This is modified by several things. What the child basically can become, inherently direct potential. What the child really wants to become. What one wants the child to become. The resources available. But remember that whatever these all add up to, the child will not survive well. He eventually becomes self-reliant.
What's your beef with the security guard? Wait, what's your beef with the security guard?
He wants to get out of there. That's what he said. I said, do you want to get out of there? He said yes. He even doesn't even want to be in there.
You know that. You need to make sure you keep it respectful out here.
Yeah, I am very respectful.
All right. And by respectful, what I mean is, it's not about them. The people that have been out here every day. Make sure you do what we do. Yeah, but you make sure you respect the people that have been out here every day building this. The reason why you're here. You're here for a reason. Exactly. You're here for some certain people got you out here. Otherwise, you wouldn't be here right now, right? So respect those people who built this, right? You hold them accountable. You hold them accountable hard. But do it the right way, the way we do it. Exactly. There we go. What's going on? How are you doing?
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. How are you doing? Because you've been here since then. Daisy, where are you going?
Daisy's rude. She's really rude and
You gonna have the interview with Aaron tonight?
I don't know.
That's how they treat people. When I asked for a piece of paper, they said no.
Since you guys were going live and earlier.
Yeah, I know. I was supposed to be done, and then if I follow Daisy, just leaves the front door open. Daisy's gonna come back this way. She's either gonna come back through this front door or try to lead somebody across the street, across over here and through the side door. But either way, she's got to come back over here as fast as she can get to that side door. How you been?
Good, how about you, man?
Pretty good, pretty good.
Good to meet another New Yorker out here on these streets.
What part are you from?
I'm originally from here, but I lived 33 years in Inwood, Ridgewood, and East Philly.
All those good LIRR stops.
No, not LA.
Inwood and Ridgewood, right? Okay.
Ridgewood's Queens.
Yeah, Queens. You didn't.
By Bushwick.
Yeah. You'd be surprised how much that's changed over there too.
You haven't lived there for a while, huh?
15 years, I guess. 20 years. 20 years.
I just moved back 3 years ago. Loving the weather now, man.
How cold is it right now? Like I always tell people,
It's snowing now, man. It's like
New York is cool up until like the holidays and New Year's, and after that, in January, February, it's just cold and miserable. Or if it's warm enough, then there's some slush for you to step in. You know?
yeah, it's nice like for about 2 hours after it snows.
Yeah.
And then it starts melting and getting nasty.
Yeah.
I'm done. I go there in the spring and the fall.
Oh, there you go.
You know, what summer? Summer's nasty too.
Yeah, it's brutal with the humidity, and then you get it rains every night at like 4 o'clock. Get a little shower, and then it dries out. But the mosquitoes and.
Did you get my thing I sent on Instagram with the dog where they were playing with the pit bull out here? I don't know how to.
I don't go on Instagram much.
Oh, okay. I don't know how to send it on YouTube.
Oh, they were playing with the dog.
If you have an email, basically he came with the pit bull,
Right.
and then she comes running out and like playing with it and whatever, and I'm like, I posted a short.
Well, okay, so that's an interesting thing, right? So there's a huge confrontation back there where the pit bull bit 3 people, right? And then immediately after that, within a couple of days, they're out here having interaction with that same pit bull.
She came running from the desk.
Right.
Ran at the dog, so obviously the dog knew her.
What are the security guards here?
Young lady, what are you doing out here? I heard you got like 36,000 followers on TikTok. You got so many followers on TikTok.
They're probably not even posting. Are they? Have you found them?
Yeah, no, that's her. She stopped posting 2 years ago.
Oh, yeah.
She's 18 years old. She joined Scientology. Apparently, she came. I have the text messages. She came from a friend. She came over here to act or be. She wanted to be an actress. Came here at 16. Was taking classes. The next thing she knows, she's in Scientology. Now she's 18 out here. Totally miserable. Everybody's talking about Save Sebastian, all of those. You ever look at her? She's miserable. Don't fall for a fake wave. So they're gonna come out. This is another thing they're gonna do now. Their new tactic is we're gonna be as nice as possible to people and just wave to them and come to their cameras. But when you get that opportunity, you ask them questions. Ask them questions about Scientology.
Do you have an email I can send stuff to?
Yeah, I just don't want to say it on the live.
Yeah, I know. I understand.
Hey, man. Appreciate the content.
Oh, yeah, no worries, guys. Where are you guys from?
What?
You from what?
Yeah.
Are you guys hanging out?
Came to see Women for Poetry.
Oh, wow.
You guys start.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Lurch was like, he was saying, don't follow me, don't follow me.
But anyway,
Have a good night.
you guys take care. Enjoy your night.
Be safe.
Lurch is literally one of the creepiest persons here.
You're not far from behind.
There they go, raising up the volume.
What is he doing? What are you up to? The playlist is carefully curated to create copyright violations. So not just copyright violations that would lead to demonetizing, but copyright violations that would lead to actual blocks of the video. That's what their goal is. Doesn't work. I would say for every hour-long video, maybe 30 seconds. And you can actually delete out the background using the tools. It's not an issue. These people don't know what the fuck they're doing. They just think they're doing something. I had to set this kid straight just because. I'm not staying long either, I'll be honest with you. I'll come back later, but I was just told that homeboy was being a little extra, so I just wanted to just let him know. I shouldn't have to do this, I'll be honest with you, but here we are. I get it. He's not in the doorway. He's not blocking the sidewalk. I don't hear him making threats, so I don't care. There's my guy across the street. So anyway, I came out here for a specific reason. just let this guy know. But on top of it, you know, I just want to remind people that this is a PR war. This is a PR war. This is more than anything. It's the public is the judge, and we want to expose Scientology because by exposing Scientology, just the basic aspects of how weird it is, it turns off everybody. You talk about the human trafficking aspect, the scamming aspect. This is just the easy sell. They don't have a rebuttal for it. There is no rebuttal. So it's just a matter of informing the public. Informing the public about exactly who they are. And there's not much they can do. It's like I said, this is an easy win. This is not hard. Just let the public know who they are. And at the same time, try to stop people from going in these doors. People don't go in these doors anymore. There's honestly, the people who do go through these doors, I don't even fight them now because I just assume they're going in there to fuck with them because they usually are. They come out giggling. They go in giving you a little wink. And they're just wasting their time back there. And that's what we want. We want them to waste their time rather than being out here recruiting. But when they are out here recruiting, when Lurch is walking down the street, Lurch is gonna, people are screaming, hey, that's Lurch, that's Lurch. So people, I mean, it is a cult. You see, I mean, you see how they're talking about it? Like everybody knows, they're not getting anything done. Even if they manage to make a couple of sales a day and get $100, it's $100. This place is supposed to make tens of thousands of dollars per month, many tens of thousands. They're not making shit. They're making nothing. Trust me, they're making nothing. That souvenir shop across the street makes more, and fuck them because they're some assholes. They're not doing anything, and the public is learning about them. So what we don't need to do is make any mistakes. Remember, it's a PR battle with the public. And what we don't want to do is do something that's embarrassing. Do something that the public says, why are they doing that? And that means turning the fucking other cheek sometimes. I know people are getting, there was that altercation that happened out here yesterday, and people are going off on everybody because they didn't get involved. And I'm going to tell you, I have talked to all those people for weeks. And I have specifically said, if something happens with an altercation, do not get physically involved. If somebody is out there fighting in the middle of the street, you don't get involved with that. Get away from it. Everybody just run, scatter. If somebody's trying to do something, get away. We do not want to be seen as an aggressor in any way. So don't get mad at them because they did exactly like, and it's not like I'm giving orders out here and stuff, but you know, in a lot of ways I am. I told them, do not get engaged in physical altercations. That means even, so to go after Jessica and be like, why didn't she get involved? Do people understand how tiny Jessica is? They always think she's supposed to get involved. They thought she was supposed to defend me against the pit bull. I always said, hey, if somebody comes with a pit bull, you go away from it. I'm gonna do it. If there's a physical altercation out here, let me handle it. But it also means turning the other cheek. I had a man blow his snot on me. Do you think I did not want to smack him in his face? Of course I did. I had a guy spit on me. Do you think I did not want to retaliate? Of course I did. I wanted to. But at the same time, I had the one guard over there who went after my son. But I had to take it because it's not about me. It doesn't work by being just about me and doing a selfish act. I knew exactly what they were trying to do. They're trying to bull bait me into a fight, and they're trying to bull bait us into fights, and they're gonna have a bunch of ops showing up trying to start stuff time after time after time. You have to make sure you do not fall for the fucking trap. It's really just that simple. Like, see these over here, like, he wants to go in there, but they're fucking around. I'm not even trying to stop him. He's like, want to see, they're just fucking around. They know. So, I mean, you gotta have some self-control and make sure you don't fall for the bait. I'm gonna say this again. It is inevitable. And they have already, and I have seen communications where they said they are trying to take legal action to get us away from here. I've been through stuff, listen, I've been fighting groups and stuff for a while. It's not, I would imagine, and I'll say this again, I talked about this yesterday, I would imagine they're gonna try to get a TRO, a temporary restraining order against me, making up some false bullshit. Because I've had that happen against me multiple times before in the last 2 years. People who are familiar with me from my activism know the incidents. And they were completely frivolous, but they were done for a reason. They tried to set a trap. But you can just go to a judge and be like, oh, this person threatened me. You don't have to even have any video or anything like that. And it's one-sided. And they lie like crazy and get a temporary restraining order. You get a temporary restraining order, I can't come out here for 30 days. I can't come anywhere near this building, and probably set it up so I can't go anywhere near any Scientology buildings. That's what's going on with Angry Gay Pope right now. He's not allowed to go near any Scientology buildings. He got arrested for being down the street, a block away, because of that restraining order. And it's my personal opinion that they do that, put a bunch of ops out here in the crowd to cause problems and just turn this into pure chaos. I'm saying, like I said, I'm spending my time out here not doing a ton of advocacy other than streaming my thoughts and conversations. That's right. This guy is just he's just a repeater. He's out here just doing the repeating thing. I mean, like I said, that's fine. I heard he was being a jerk before I got here, so what he's doing right now is perfectly fine. There's nothing going on. There's just absolutely nothing going on over here. Let's see what's going on over here on him. Nobody in the film room. Yeah, we all right? All right.
History is full of such governmental deaths.
So again, they got the speakers.
Opposition to such governments.
The movie's right here, but the speakers
Raises voice in caution when such abuses are abroad.
are pointed away from where you would watch.
One need not actively support
Like,
such
how
a
blatant
government.
is that?
Doing nothing illegal. It is yet possible.
And they think this movie's brilliant. They're like, oh man, look, we're showing a movie. People are gonna see this, they're gonna be like, oh my God, this is brilliant. We're gonna use all this stock image, this stock video, and some just, mystery sandwich. It's just, it's full of nothing. It's just a bunch of fluff. It's like a Three Musketeers bar. Because to me, at nougat is just a bunch of fluff. But they're just, what is all this? And they're thinking, man, this is brilliant. When people see this, when they see this right here, they're gonna be like, I need this in my life. What did they say yesterday? Beware of being around people who don't drive with people or fly with people who are drunk. That's good information. You should definitely not do that. I don't know if I needed to come out here and see a movie to know that. I don't think anybody's stopping. Like, if you stand right here, no one stops to watch this. See, they stop to take the pictures of Scientology because everybody knows about it. And they just want to say, hey, I was here. You're like, that guy right there, he stopped, took a picture of Scientology. No one watches it. This whole space right here, there's never anyone here. No one's reading this. You're looking at the video, you're really reading it, a couple of you are maybe, but, and they're thinking, oh man, William's giving us free advertisement. I'll play this movie. I have no problem playing this movie. No one's falling for this. This means nothing. This is a cheesy infomercial full of nougat.
It is just an idea. It is the individual person.
Anyway.
The way to happiness is hard.
That's enough of that.
When shadowed by the oppression of tyranny.
Uh-oh, not tyranny. Uh-oh, Elron's going to get rid of tyranny.
Designed and run for all the
A benign government designed by and run for all the people has been known for. When such occurs, it deserves support. He's talking about like political. What are they talking about? He's just talking. All these people are talking with the goofiest voice. They got another goofy. There you go. Anyway, it's pretty chill right now. I'll come back. I'm not gonna stay.
Traditionally, a man of goodwill means those who mean well toward their fellows and hope to help them.
They're like in the control room. Oh man, William's showing our message. It's gonna get out there. We're gonna win them over. And they always say, hey, go to Scientology.tv. I'm telling you people, definitely go to Scientology.tv. There's nothing on there that you're gonna be like, oh man, I'm interested in them now. There's nothing. So I'm telling you, they think that's their fight. That we're gonna fight back against TikTok by going to
in the great majority, people of goodwill.
Going to a stream that gets like
If they weren't,
25 unique visitors a day. That might be a little bit of an exaggeration, probably less than that. And it's just nothing. It's just nothing. Such people are easy to attack. Look, Scientologists are beating people up. Their very decency prevents them from overprotecting themselves. Yet this have individuals in society. Man, they're not. What are they talking about? What is this? The violent criminal. The propagandist.
The sensation-seeking media.
Blame the media.
Distract one's attention from the solid, everyday fact.
The solid everyday fact that L. Ron Hubbard is supposedly some god. He's gonna come back and save us from Xenu and the popsicle people.
As they guard the street.
As they guard the street. The council children, yeah, the children. Watch out when they're dealing with the children. These people. What is they talking about? Nobody knows what they're talking about. No one cares what they're talking about. No one's gonna stop and say, oh man, I need to listen to that message. No one's doing that. No one's doing that. And no one's taking their free personality test. There goes Shannon. Yeah, somebody said we're the new propagandists. We are the propagandists. We get blamed for the propaganda here. It's our fault.
Happiness is far more easily found when one supports people of goodwill.
Support the people of goodwill, right? Support these people that are dealing in human trafficking. Support them. The people who think that children are adults. And whatever comes along with that.
Safeguard and improve your environment. Be of good appearance.
They're holding a note.
Sometimes does not occur to some individuals, as they do not have to spend their days looking at themselves, that they form part of the scenery and appearance of others. And some do not realize that they are judged by others on the basis of their appearance.
Wow, they just got them hating on homeless people or something. This is so judgmental. Man, they just hating. Wow. Imagine thinking this is winning people over. Be judgmental and look down on people. What are they talking about?
exercising and working, one can become better myself.
What? Exercise and working.
Without getting cleaned up. And, as an example, some European and English workmen manage a style of appearance even when working. Some of the better athletes, one notices, look good despite being wringing wet with sweat.
Guys, what are they fucking talking about?
Unkempt people can have a subtle, depressing effect on one's morale.
Do you see this shit?
Like, what the fuck? I want to send you that.
Encourage people around you to look good by complimenting them when they do, or even gently helping them with their problems when they don't. It could improve their self-regard and their morale.
I was
as
doing
well.
similar shit to this in East Germany 30 years ago.
Take care of your
A
own
little
area.
quieter.
When people mess up their own possessions and area, it can slop over into your own.
Is that at Gmail?
When
Okay,
people
thanks.
seem to be incapable of caring for their own things and places, it is a symptom of their feeling that they don't really belong here. They don't really
It's like
own
Soviet
their own
propaganda.
things.
Yeah, this is the weirdest propaganda, boy.
People had too many
And they never tell you anything what it is.
Right. They're just giving, yeah, this is
Like,
some.
where's the body thing?
sisters or parents. And they possibly did not feel welcome.
Empty, yeah. These people right here wanting to fuck with them. They won't, if you cannot walk in from the street and go to the back and take a test. They're not even gonna do that anymore. From here on out, they just let you walk around in there and they give you some pamphlets and tell you to get the fuck out of here. You can't walk in from the street and go take a test. They have to catch you at the corner over there. They're gonna catch you at the corner. They're gonna say, hey, are you guys on TikTok? And if you say yes, they keep on walking. Or they say, hey, do you follow Jessica? And if you say yes, then they're gonna keep on walking. If you say, huh, no, I don't know what you're talking about, then they start trying to sell you. No one walks into this place anymore being like, man, I'm curious, I want to find out about it. They're more going to do it to say they've been in there, to post about it, to see for themselves how weird it is. They don't go in with an open mind. No one goes in there with an open mind. They already know they're not giving out their name. They're not giving out any of their shit. So even though there are no, there's no one out here. Oh, no, they do recruit. They'll sneak out here at certain times. Earlier in the day. But at the same time, who's falling for it? As they're walking back, they're finding somebody a block and a half away. And as they're walking back, people are saying to them, oh, that's Lurch. Lurch is Scientology. Things like that.
Bro, out of all the Scientologists, Dennis is like the nicest person there. Okay?
Homie is just annoying. Anyway, it's kind of goofy. Kaneki, I think you're right. Anyway, I just wanted to come to set some ground rules and People can get mad at me for doing it or whatever. I don't care. Really don't care. But at the same time, I say this again, going after Jessica because she didn't intervene in anybody's fights. She shouldn't. Don't intervene in anybody's fights. Keep yourself safe. This is Hollywood Boulevard. You don't know who has a needle on them. You know what I'm saying? You don't know who has a needle, who has a small knife. You don't know. What you do is get the fuck out of there. And, you know, like I said, I'm not the type of person that's ever like, oh, call the police. I'm not that person. But the Scientologists are using the police as a weapon against us. And we're not gonna disarm ourselves out of some moral point. If this is the battle they're gonna choose, we're gonna make sure that we do not violate the law and document all the times that they have violated the law and then have them arrested for it. That's their game. And at the same time, drive a wedge between Scientology and the LAPD. They're not used to being held accountable. And they don't know how to handle being held accountable, to be honest with you. They don't know how to handle any of this. They don't know how to fight. They don't know how to fight this battle. So I'm saying this is so easy. It's not hard. I joke with my friends about it. I'm like, you know, this is the easiest shit in the world. This literally started with me. I would spend 1 minute and 10 seconds filming in front of there, make it into 2 TikToks, and then it started becoming a thing. But I was putting very little time into it. It wasn't until recently that it's actually been forced to dedicate a lot of time. And it goes for, you know, everybody. We're putting work in. But the amount of work that we put in versus the amount of attention that has been brought to Scientology, this tsunami, it's a fucking tsunami. There's nothing they can do. It's only going to get worse for them. They're a laughing stock. And they don't know how to fight this in any way. They're so disconnected from society, reality, and the tools that we use every day. What can they do? They're going to do what? They're going to fight back against tens of millions of views a day on TikTok, on YouTube, on Snapchat, wherever. And their answer is, Scientology.tv. Come on over there and check out our stupid shit. Come on, it's a joke. I laugh at them. We should all laugh at them. This is an easy fight. This is not something that's going to take a long time to take them down either. It's not. I mean, 3 things are going to have to happen, right? You hurt their money. Their money's hurting. I don't think they were doing very well with getting money. And I'm not talking about this spot on Hollywood Boulevard. Yeah, it's very important money-wise, but it's symbolic more than anything. And it's a way to get lead capture. Their money is hurt by, quite honestly, attrition. They need new members to come in with a decent amount of money. As people leave, pass away, things like that, it's going to be, like I said, it's going to be attrition. It's going to take hold. But then you have the information we're putting out about them. To the point where the Scientology, a whole ass meme. It's something people laugh about, mock. You don't want that in your religion. Especially when you only have what? How many members do they have worldwide? 40,000? 30, 40,000? Who knows? I mean, how many people does a football stadium hold? You know, like a good college football stadium has like 2 to 3 times the amount of seats as Scientology has members. Think of how many followers people like Jessica with her 1.1 million followers and just all these accounts talking about this. And they're gonna fight back with Scientology.tv. Scientology.tv, guys. That's the answer. That's a real winner right there. That's where all the kiddies go. All the cool kids go. Scientology.tv. The fuck you... Anyway, I'll be back later.